Veronica Baza left Guam in October of last year and relocated to Grand Prairie, Texas, where she and her husband and their 4 daughters began a new life. For the last 6 months, Veronica has been on a waiting list on Tarrant County's Child Care Management Services. The agency administers federal money to assist working parents who also attend school with child care services. It's similar to Guam's block grant program. But earlier this week, Baza was appalled at the letters she received in the mail.
On June 20th, I had received a letter that night that we were not eligible to receive the benefits for the following reasons: that my children are not a citizen of the United States.
The letter came just days after Veronica had provided the CCMS with documents, including her children's birth certificates from Guam, their Social Security cards, as well as indications that her children carried U.S. passports, as well as copies of her military ID. She thought contacting a supervisor at CCMS would provide some relief, but she was sorely mistaken.
He actually kind of laughed about it, and he said, the letter is true, and he actually had gone to college, and he has never been taught or ever had heard of anything mentioned about Guam, even existing or being a territory of the U.S.
Veronica was disgusted that all of the documents she submitted were not enough to justify their citizenship.
I was less and treated like a second-class citizen in some sort, and being a part of the National Guard, serving all these years, and then just reflecting back on all our fallen brothers and sisters who gave their lives just being at the front line, who are from Guam, and just to know that people don't know what we have sacrificed to gain the citizenship, and yet we still have to fight to prove ourselves.
The supervisor eventually called her back and apologized after doing his own research and realizing that Guam is in fact a U.S. territory. While she still hasn't received acceptance for child care services, as there are a few more hurdles to jump, Baza is just hoping her situation will be an eye-opener to island leaders.
We need to spread the word about who we are, and although we're just a dot on the map of the world, we stand for a lot more than that. And it just seems like some people just take us as a joke because they're uneducated or because they're ignorant to the fact, that we're more than that. And it's unfair.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Indy Egan.